What happened on the day Satan was banished from heaven forever? Revelation 12 gives us a glimpse. War erupted in heaven. Michael and his angels rose against the dragon. But Satan was too weak, and he was hurled from heaven. One moment, he stood among the angels. The next, he fell into the shadows. Then heaven's victory cry rang out. Now salvation has come, and the accuser of our brothers has been cast down. It was no quiet exile. It was the final severing, with no way back, no place in heaven ever again. But his defeat in heaven only shifted the battle. Knowing his time is short, Satan turned his fury toward the earth. The day he was cast out was the day his war came for us. If you stand with the God who wins in heaven and on earth, type Amen and declare, the victory belongs to the Lord. Why did God kill a man for refusing to sleep with his wife? It's one of the most shocking moments in Genesis. God killed a man because he wouldn't sleep with his wife. But the story isn't what it seems. In Genesis 38, a man named Onan was told to marry his dead brother's wife and raise children in his brother's name. It was part of an ancient law, a sacred duty to preserve the family line. Onan agreed and took her as his wife. But every time they were together, he made sure she wouldn't get pregnant. He wanted the pleasure, but not the responsibility. And God saw it, not just as disobedience, but as open defiance. So God struck him down, not because of the act itself, but because his heart was corrupt and he rejected a divine command. If you believe obedience matters to God, type Amen and declare, I choose responsibility over rebellion. Who was the angel that wrestled with Jacob all night? Was it really God himself? Genesis 32 records a strange and powerful encounter. Jacob was alone, preparing to face his brother Esau, when suddenly a man appeared and wrestled with him until daybreak. This was no ordinary struggle. The man touched Jacob's hip and wrenched it out of socket, yet Jacob refused to let go.
I will not let you go unless you bless me,
he cried. Then came the moment that changes everything. The figure asked his name,
Jacob,
and he replied,
No longer will you be called Jacob, but Israel, because you have struggled with God and with men, and have overcome.
Jacob limped away at sunrise and declared,
I have seen God face to face, and yet my life was spared.
So who was this mysterious wrestler? An angel of the Lord? Or was it God himself, cloaked in human form? The answer remains one of Scripture's deepest mysteries. But the lesson is clear. To meet God, sometimes you must wrestle through the night and come out marked, but transformed. If you believe the God who wrestled with Jacob is still the God who transforms lives today, type Amen and declare, Change me, Lord.